Today I'm going to show you some of the features in the new 2023 STAAR Reading Online test with new item types. As you know, the STAAR test is changing. In 2023, all students will take their Reading STAAR test online. Many of the questions and how they are formatted will look different from past tests. To help you become more familiar with the new format, I will show you some of the online features available for student use. The better you understand what is available, the better you can plan your reading strategies that students will easily be able to use with the new online test. Angela here from Custom Classroom, helping make test prep simple. To get to the TEA's sample tests, I have put a link in the description. Once you get to the page, go ahead and log in. And for this video, I'm going to go ahead and go to 5th grade. And I'm going to go to the new STAAR 5th grade reading new item types. This is going to give us a sample of what the test will look like for students and the features that will be included. So to begin here, one of the best things is just to click on the question mark at the top corner and expand the page. And here's where it kind of breaks down all the features that are located in this new online test. So you can take a look at that and in a little bit more detail. But the first thing I'll look at is the dictionary. So students can click on this and type in to find it to define a word. There is also a notepad feature. And this is great for if you're doing a reading strategy and you want students to fill in notes on the text or jot anything down, they can add this in the notepad. There is also a line reader, which is a pretty cool feature. So as they're reading through the text, they can also expand this text. They can click on the line reader and sit here and focus on the actual text as they go through and be able to stay focused on where they are in the text. So I'll close that expand. They can also zoom in and out. So if they need to be able to see something better, this is an awesome feature. And then you can reset it back. You're going to see tabs here where students can easily click and navigate through the questions. And the arrows at the top will actually take them to the next question or then the next passage. So they can use that to navigate or then save their answer choices. Now, as they're reading, another awesome thing to do if you're working on a reading strategy and you want students to highlight or mark text, or maybe they're trying to show text evidence for a question. If students are going through and let's say this paragraph is important and they need to highlight it, and they're just going to click up on these double lines here, highlight selection, and they even have color choices. So there's yellow, orange, mint green, and lavender. So you could even take that into account when you're planning this year in your reading strategies to use those exact colors that are available to them. So they can go through and highlight anything. Let's say this part of the sentence is important and the answer is a question. I could highlight that orange. I could also go back and decide, okay, I don't want that to be highlighted. I'm going to remove that. So they have that available to them. They also have some of these features within the text, within the questions. So let's look at an actual question here. Let's say that they are wanting to emphasize this one point of the question. They could also highlight it in a color. But there's other options they have for this question. Let's say they're unsure about the question, they want to move on. They can mark it for review, and that way they know to come back to it. They can also add a sticky note, like let's say they want to move on. They're like, I want to look back at paragraph 9. They could write that in there and save it as a sticky note. They can reset the highlighting, and then one of my favorite things is the strike through feature. So as they're going through the answer choices, if they're thinking, okay, I for sure know the second one's incorrect, this third one, and this fourth one. So now I've gone through and I've eliminated 3 answer choices, and now I can look back at these 2 and look for text evidence to get a final answer. So there's a good amount of features there. And so then they can just continue to go through their questions and use these features as needed. If you are looking to help your students prepare for the new item types, check out my new STAAR warm-up. The link can be found in the description. I hope you found this video helpful. Check out the playlist to learn more about other grade levels.